neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Settle down. What's all this about?
Well, does a man need a reason to kiss his wife? Do the stars need a reason to shine?
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, extra okay.
Jeez, at this rate I won't get dinner on the table.
Dinner? Even I can't even think of food at a time like this. Oh, Daff, it's great to have you safe and sound. Especially now I've got my secret weapon. Ta-da!
A plastic bag?
Containing the most sophisticated security devices known to man. This place is going to lock up tighter than a drum.
What sort of security devices?
Well, we've got chains for the doors, deadlocks for the windows, and I'm even thinking about installing a burglar alarm.
Well, that ought to impress that Gordon Hemmings creep from head office.
Yeah, well, it took some explaining, but once he saw the tapes of the actual bank robbery taking place, well, he knew that I had nothing to do with it. That's what gave him the idea for all of this stuff.
I think it's disgusting he even doubted you in the first place.
Yeah, well, I think he thought he was just doing his job. But they ended up to be pretty impressed with me, though. Henry, too. They're even thinking about setting up a committee to analyse the whole situation.
Oh, it's about time. You wouldn't be the first bank manager to be held up.
No, but because I'm the most recent, they've decided to make me their special consultant.
Good for you.
Yep, it takes experience, Steph. Staying cool under pressure, knowing when to make that move. That all-important precision timing that
Des.
comes with...
Mashed potato.
Give me a break. It's called free enterprise.
It cost that woman a fortune.
It was an honest mistake. Any goose could have done it.
Any goose did.
Listen, I thought I was doing the neighbourly thing. Now, Mrs. Daniels didn't need the old dud paintings, and I thought I could turn a profit. Well, how was I to know that the boxes had been mixed up?
Yeah, it wasn't really Henry's fault, Mum.
I don't know. I thought you would only have to have looked at those paintings to realise they were valuable.
Oh, yeah? I bet you couldn't. Look, half the stuff at the art gallery looks like someone's had an accident with a tin of paint.
Henry, what I am saying is that you've got to give up these get-rich-quick schemes and settle down to some solid work. I thought you would have realised that by now.
Mum, he was only trying to help. He didn't even get the money after all that. He had to give it back to Mrs. Daniels.
Yes, well, I'll see how she is. In view of recent events, the Robinsons and the Ramsays could be at each other's throats again.
Oh, I don't know. We managed to patch things up sometimes.
Meaning what?
Meaning Lenny sorted out her problems with Scott.
How did you know?
I heard you humming that song before. You were either happy or you'd forgotten the words.
Oh, the terrible twins back together. That's all I need. Little Jimmy Olsen hanging round here again.
Don't call him that.
Why not? He was quite happy to change my name. Wasn't he, Charlotte? How quickly we forget.
Trees or sky? I wonder.
Nan, you can't cut it. Well, you know what Mrs. Daniels said.
My word, I do. And the tone she used, it was appalling.
You're not being fair. Well, she's obviously upset about all the other paintings and, well, I'm sure she didn't mean to speak to you like that.
Common courtesy doesn't take much of an effort, Jane, and you do well to remember that. Sometimes these people need to be put in their place.
Hello, Nell. May I come in?
Mrs. Daniels, yes, of course.
You still don't intend to damage my painting.
Well, that depends on one's interpretation of the word damage, doesn't it? It's still a little unwieldy at its current size.
No, if I could just explain.
And possession is 9/10 of the law, as they say.
Well, all right. Gloves off. I won't waste your time, and I trust you won't waste mine. No, that painting is profoundly important to my exhibition. Now, I know you're aware of a misunderstanding, so I'll be happy to reimburse you. I believe you paid $30.
That's correct.
Well, I like to think that the problem is now resolved.
Nan,
It is a lovely painting. A little on the bulky side, perhaps, but that could be personal taste.
No, this isn't a game. Without that painting, I can't have an exhibition.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it? I'm not sure I even want to sell now.
Uh-oh, man, you're a battle stations. I don't think Gran's done too well, man. Wait.
I'm counting to 10 before I explode.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
Yes, believe me.
Well, don't explode. Sit.
I was courteous, I was patient, even sycophantic. That woman is unbelievable.
She said no, right?
She almost looked as if she was enjoying herself. There she stood, as bold as brass, about to butcher my beloved little church with a pair of kitchen scissors. I need a brandy.
Alcohol won't help.
No, it might do something to take this taste out of my mouth. What did I have to do, beg? If she so much as touches that painting,
No, Gran, I don't think she will. Well, not now that she knows how much it means to you.
I have to cancel the exhibition.
Oh, Helen.
Well, do you have any other bright ideas? It's going to be a monumental non-event now. 25 picture hooks and some rather ordinary wallpaper.
No, I don't know. Well, maybe they might think it's new wave, you know, like Andy Warhol or Brett Whiteley or something like that, hey? Yeah. Maybe they won't. Maybe not. I'll get that brandy. Okay.
You know you're only making me feel worse.
Am I good?
Des, can't you be quieter? I'm losing the rhythm.
Move in there, Dad, but all under control.
Oh, you didn't hurt it, did you?
Oh, just a nick.
Not you, the door.
Oh.
This is ridiculous. We should get a carpenter who at least knows what he's doing.
It says on the instructions, ideal for home handyman use. It's only a stupid chain.
Well, then get a stupid handyman to put it on. Des, you're far too intelligent.
Oh, yeah, take your point.
Hi. I'm not disturbing anything, am I?
Of course not. Come on in. How's your mother?
Not looking forward to the funeral.
Yeah, I'll try and make it if I can, mate.
Oh, thanks, Des.
Mike, look, I'd like to be there too, but it's going to be a bit difficult with the shop and everything.
That's okay.
You'll handle it, mate.
Yeah. Actually, I came over to ask you a favour. Bouncer needs somewhere to live for a while, and I was wondering if it'd be okay if you stayed here.
Well, hasn't your mother got a big yard?
Yeah, but she's not too keen on pets. And she's been a bit touchy about everything lately. I don't want to push her.
Yeah, that'll be all right if it'll help. It's going to be tough on you, though.
It's the way life goes, I suppose. Look, I'll give you money for his food and everything.
Look, we'll work that out later.
I phoned you the other day, but your mum said you'd gone to orientation day at the uni. How was it?
Oh, it was great. Wish I hadn't have gone. Everything looked so fantastic.
You sure there's no other way you can work it out?
Nope. Mum needs me and the money I can bring in. Looks like uni's just going to have to wait for a while, that's all. Well, I better go then. Thanks for looking after Bouncer.
No worries, champ.
I'll see you later then.
Bye.
See ya.
Poor thing. Probably doesn't even know where his real home is.
You'd say the same thing about Mike.
Anything interesting?
Potential.
A job, Henry, something that brings in money.
They all bring in money. It's just a question of choosing the one that's least like hard work.
Morning.
Here you go, sis. The paper's all yours. Aren't you even going to look at it?
Don't rush me. I've only just got up.
Hi, everyone. Great day, isn't it, hey?
Really? Haven't noticed.
Ignore her, Scott. She can't find her favourite earrings.
And she stubbed her toe on the corner of the bath last night.
I reckon it might be more than that. How's the job hunting, anyway?
Don't ask her. She wouldn't have a good job if it jumped up and bit her on the nose. Hey, Lenny. I know you could be a lion tamer.
Cute, Henry.
We can but try.
Come on, seriously. Have you found anything?
No, not yet.
Well, you don't sound all that enthusiastic.
Well, I'm not breaking my neck, if that's what you mean.
Hey, come on, ease up. It was just a question, wasn't it? I mean, with me at school, we're going to need some sort of money coming in, or we'll both be broke, won't we? Come on, I shall take you into town, okay?
About the best offer I've had all morning.
Great.
Yuck, you guys. People are trying to eat, you know. Looks like you're back in the good books.
Yeah. Which is more than I can say for you. My grandmother is on the warpath.
Oops.
Yes, oops. Mrs. Mangle won't give the painting back, will she?
Then I reckon it's about time old Henry took charge of this little situation.
No, look, Henry, it's not... I wouldn't do
Mate,
that.
no,
mate.
leave it
If
to
you
me. Leave it to me. I'm an expert at human relations. Look, tact and diplomacy are my two middle names. Henry, tact, diplomacy, Mitchell.
Right. You found them?
Pardon?
The earrings Henry told me about.
Yes, well, Henry has a big mouth.
Mrs. Mitchell, I just wanted to apologise for the articles and that stuff.
It's a malicious thing to do, Scott.
Yeah, well, so I found out. And I think I've learnt the hard way. I guess friends should always come first, right?
Well, I'm glad you realised that, even if it is a bit late.
G'day, Henry. You got a minute?
Sure.
Still looking for a job?
Oh, it depends what it is.
Need some locks fitted to the house. Need someone who's good with their hands.
The girls never complain.
Henry, I'm serious, mate.
So am I. When do I start?
Well, anytime you like. Just drop into the coffee shop and get the keys off Daphne. I'll let her know what's going on. Just make sure you do a good job, eh?
Des, if a guy knows how to pick a lock, he should at least know how to fit one. Now, am I right or am I right?
Yeah. Okay.
Ken Harper's staying at Lassiter's. I'm sure he will be. I'm equally sure that the exhibition will go off like clockwork.
So you think I'm overreacting?
No, but you explained to me that this is a very anxious time for you, and you're understandably a little tense.
This is the cheque that Ken Harper paid Henry for the paintings. You'll need it to buy them back.
Trust me. I'll get it.
Hi there.
You.
Well, don't I even get a hello?
You're lucky you don't get an ambulance. What is it this time?
Look, I come as a friend. Oh, g'day, Mrs. D. Any word on the paintings?
Not yet.
Listen, I feel really bad about all this, especially Mrs. Mangle being such a stick in the mud. Now, maybe if I had a quiet word,
After the damage you've caused already, I don't think so.
Well, perhaps I could use a little subtle persuasion. You with me?
You interfere again and I'll come down on you like a ton of bricks. Between your gentle persuasion and Jim's considerable talent at rearranging the garage, my exhibition has every chance of being a 5-star disaster.
Yeah,
now, don't tempt me to add a manslaughter charge to the rest of my problems, excuse me.
Talk about touch.
You look really nice.
Thanks. I'm not used to wearing a suit, though.
Oh, here, let me.
Listen, thanks for the flowers you sent, Mum.
That's the least I could do.
Keep telling myself I've got to get through today and everything will be much better. Couldn't be much worse, could it?
Honestly, the way that grand builds up in the bathroom is... Oh, hello. Off to the funeral, I see. Such a testing time.
Yeah, I guess so.
And to lose a father so young, it really is tragic.
Maybe. Dad and I didn't really have a lot of time for each other.
That's a dreadful thing to say.
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't be going at all if I didn't think Mum needed me.
Well, if that's where the younger generation's priorities lie, pity help all of us. In my day,
Yes, in your day, Mrs. Mangle, the world was a much better place, wasn't it? I've heard you say that once or twice already, I think. Look, I better go. I'm gonna be late.
Yeah. Take care, okay?
Yeah, see ya.
He's upset, Nan. Why did you have to speak to him like that?
Me? What about him, of all the insolence? I wonder if there are any young people left to restore my faith.
Have no fear. Henry's here.
G'day. Been jogging?
Yeah.
I'm Jim Robinson. I tried to contact you yesterday.
Ken Harper.
Hello. I fancy myself as a bit of a jogger. How far do you run?
Oh, 10, maybe 15 Ks. It all depends on the night before.
I know what you mean.
So what's this all about?
You bought some paintings yesterday, and there's a bit of a problem. The paintings are from an exhibition, a rather important exhibition.
Yeah, I heard about it. So you're saying they're worth a bit, then?
Some, yeah. Look, I won't lie to you about it. Helen Daniels is my mother-in-law. She's worked long and hard on this exhibition. If she loses the paintings, it'll destroy her.
Sounds like a pretty desperate situation.
Desperate's a word I'd use, yeah.
Well, listen, John.
Jim.
Jim. That's all very well and good, but, well, frankly, I couldn't care less about your mother-in-law. A deal's a deal.
Ken?
So it's like this. Here I am, only just back with my family, trying my hardest to fit back into society. And now I make this dreadful boo-boo.
More than a boo-boo, I would have said. Mrs. Daniels was very peeved with you.
You see, that's what I'm trying to say. I've shamed the Ramsay tradition again. Well, I may be a Mitchell by name, but I'm a Ramsay by blood.
Fancy.
It's hard enough to look my little sister in the eye as it is. Such an impressionable kid, too. If she finds out, it might well be the last straw.
I see it a little differently. The Robinsons weren't interested in my good name when the mud was flying. What about my reputation?
Well, the word on the street has you as a saint, Mrs. Mangle. The people here see you as a charitable, community-minded person, someone who really cares about others, a Samaritan. And that's why I'm sure they'd be the first to step forward and pat you on the back when you return the painting. I mean, well, what would you want with it anyway? Now, $800 worth will cost you heaps to insure.
800, did you say?
No, I meant to say that...
Even if it were only worth 600, that's worth more than 20 times what I paid for it. I knew it was a good buy from the first instant. Thank you, Henry. I wasn't too certain before, but I am now. I can even buy a larger frame. Such a pity to damage a really fine work of art, don't you think?
Yeah, guess so.
Hey, wait for me! I have some news.
The paintings?
It took some doing, but I managed to talk Ken Harper into letting you have them back. For a while I thought it was going to cost thousands.
How much?
Just what he paid for them. We joggers could be right reasonable when it comes down to it, you know.
How on earth did you manage that? What did you do?
Well, I waited until he'd cooled down after his jog. Then when he went down for breakfast, I went with him and we had a bit of a talk. Turns out he and his partner are heading for the States in a couple of days and they need some contacts for their manufacturing business.
So he sold them back to you for $650.
Well, $700. I had to give him something for his trouble.
Oh, Jim, I could kiss you. In fact, I will.
So that just leaves one small stumbling block.
Yes, I was on my way there.
Well, why don't we make it a team effort?
Right.
This is a social visit, I take it? How nice.
You know why we're here, Nell.
Oh, that painting business. Oh, that's too trifling to worry about, surely.
Trifling to you, obviously, but certainly not to me. I'm asking you again, please reconsider.
Well, I suppose I could sell it back. Though I do wish you'd been honest with me in the first place. Perhaps if you told me it was so valuable, the decision may have been easier.
Nell, the painting is valuable to me.
And very important to the exhibition.
Yes, I know. $800 worth of important, as I understand.
Who told you that?
Henry Mitchell. He was concerned about how much insurance I might have to pay.
I might have guessed.
You can't possibly pay that much.
Oh, and I wouldn't ask you to. After all, we are neighbours. In all conscience, 600 would be the most I could charge.
600?
I've grown very attached to it. And it's not an easy decision either way.
I'll get my checkbook.
No, Jim, it's out of the question. No way am I going to be held to ransom like this. You are welcome to the painting, Mrs. Mangle. You can desecrate it, mutilate it, chop it up into tiny little bits and send it out as Easter cards if you like, but I have no intention of paying you 1 red cent. Good day. Come on, Jim.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Well, I suppose I could sell it back. Though I do wish you'd been honest with me in the first place. Perhaps if you told me it was so valuable, the decision may have been easier.
Nell, the painting is valuable to me.
And very important to the exhibition.
Yes, I know. $800 worth of important, as I understand.
Who told you that?
Henry Mitchell. He was concerned about how much insurance I might have to pay.
Not a guest.
Can't possibly pay that much.
Oh, and I wouldn't ask you to. After all, we are neighbours. In all conscience, 600 would be the most I could charge.
600?
I've grown very attached to it. And it's not an easy decision either way.
I'll get my checkbook.
No, Jim, it's out of the question. No way am I going to be held to ransom like this. You are welcome to the painting, Mrs. Mangle. You can desecrate it, mutilate it, chop it up into tiny little bits and send it out as Easter cards if you like, but I have no intention of paying you 1 red cent. Good day. Come on, Jim.
Fancy asking $600 to get your own work back. That woman has the hide of an elephant.
It's funny the way she changed her tune after that blasted Henry Mitchell told her how much it was worth.
What do you mean?
Well, she was more interested in putting some horrible old frame to use when she first got it. You see, my picture was too big, so she wanted to hack it down to size. Jim was prepared to pay her, but I wouldn't hear of it. She may be wrecking my exhibition, but I don't do deals with extortionists.
Good for you. Uh-oh.
G'day, Daff.
Hi, Henry.
Mrs. D.
Henry?
There's phoned and explained. Good luck with the locks.
Ta-da. Any news on the paintings?
Yes, actually. We were able to get the bulk of them back from Mr. Harper, thanks to Jim. But thanks to you running off at the mouth to Mrs. Mangle, I've lost the one I wanted most.
Lost it?
To all intents and purposes. You see, she's very magnanimously offered to sell it back to us for only $600.
Oh.
Yes, Henry. Oh. Didn't I tell you to keep away from her? Don't you realize how much easier this would have been to sort out if you'd left well enough alone as you were told?
I think I just saw an old mate of mine outside. There he is. I better go catch him.
This is crazy. I put it in the option notice. Jane,
Sorry?
the ad for the paper. You saw me put it in the folder yesterday, didn't you?
No, I'm afraid not. But listen to this. Mature person required as promotions coordinator. Previous experience in the hotel industry preferred, but references from allied trades acceptable. Excellent remuneration and conditions for reliable, hard-working self-motivator. Applications in writing, etc., etc. What do you think?
I think I feel a bit silly. Well, I've been wasting time looking for the old one. You've been doing something positive about a replacement.
Well, I just thought if you couldn't find it. Well, do you want to fix it up?
Fix it up. It's perfect.
Oh, well, put it on your desk then.
I'm sorry, madam. We're not accepting any artists in here today.
Oh, don't.
No. We're sending them all home to get their exhibitions ready.
If you or anyone else mentions that exhibition, I'll... Well, if you're smart, you won't.
Hang on, Dad said he bought all the paintings back from Ken Harper. Well, that only leaves Mrs. Mangle. Surely she's not being difficult.
$600 and I can have the church back. Is that difficult enough?
It's not difficult. That's blackmail.
Yes, it is.
Yes, I'm perfectly aware of that young man. All I can say is, thank heavens I'm not in any personal danger. What took you so long to answer? Well, of course it's an emergency. I'm not in the habit of calling the police in order to... At this very moment, number 28 Ramsay Street is being broken into by a well-known criminal. Quite sure. His name is Henry Mitchell. Yes, I said 28 Ramsay Street, the Clark residence. Now, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, I wonder if you'd do something about it? I knew that Mitchell boy would come to no good. I warned his mother time and time again.
Yeah, sure, Mrs. Mangle. Righto, Eric. I'm moving into position. Just keep the house under observation till I give the word to move in. Over.
Well, you better hurry, he'll escape. He's as cunning as a sewer rat, you know.
Look, I've got Constable Spence on the back door, just in case. Now, would you mind leaving us to it?
But the windows! He'll crawl out of one of the windows.
Go back to the other side of the street, Mrs. Mangle. I won't ask you again.
There's no need to adopt that tone, Sergeant.
Constable, actually.
I'm not surprised.
Will you please leave?
Come on, Mum, we'll just have a cup of coffee. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Mike. Hello, Mrs. Young. How did it all go?
Oh, people always ask that. I don't know what they expect you to say. How can a funeral go?
I'm sorry.
Well, it wasn't as bad as what we thought.
I would have liked to have been there for Mike's sake, but it's a bit difficult to get away.
Are we out of chocolate?
In the kitchen.
Well, he certainly didn't need any emotional support, if that's what you mean. You couldn't imagine a boy being so casual at his own father's funeral.
Mike's a very caring person, Mrs. Young. Everyone reacts differently.
Well, not like that, they don't. The rest of the family were crying their eyes out, but he just stood there, completely unmoved by the whole event.
Have you ever stopped to think that his reaction wasn't normal because his relationship with his father wasn't normal either?
So you're saying he's glad his father's dead, is that it?
No, nothing of the kind. It's just Mike's been driven past the point of caring. He shed his tears a long time ago.
What would you know about it? There's no excuse. Anyone would think he didn't even love his own father.
Maybe his father didn't love him. I'm sorry, I had no right to say that.
What was it like, Mum? A cappuccino or?
We can't, Mike. We have to be at the solicitor's in half an hour.
We?
Well, if you're going to help pay off your father's debts, you may as well hear what they are.
Okay.
Look, can I make a suggestion? Why don't the two of you come around for dinner tonight? Des would love to have you. I know you would.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Clark, but...
Well, go on, Mum. I mean, we didn't even get a chance to thank Des for coming to the funeral.
I'm afraid it's out of the question, Mike. Thank you anyway.
Yeah, thanks anyway.
And it's a pity. We're having lemon chicken, too.
Oh, Mum, be a sport. I mean, Daff cooks the best lemon chicken.
I just don't think it's appropriate on the day of your father's funeral.
It'll be all right, Mrs. Young. It's just a nice, quiet dinner with some nice, quiet people.
All right, then. I couldn't bear you mooning around the house all night if you didn't get your own way.
Gary, I got your message. What's the problem?
Just need you to identify this man and tell me you authorised him to be on your premises.
Henry Mitchell. Yes, I did. He's fixing deadlocks to the doors and other things.
Well...
Fair enough. That's all I need to know. Sorry to drag you away from work.
No worries. Didn't feel like going back anyway. Just went to a funeral.
Yeah.
How did this all get started?
Well, your neighbour, Mrs. Mangle.
Oh, save your breath, Gary. Don't have to say any more.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you to it. Sorry again, mate. Hope you understand.
No worries.
I suppose you want me to come
Wow,
back to the
what a
station.
mixer.
Oh,
They didn't come the heavy with you, did they?
Oh, they nearly did. With her. No, they were great, Des. Quit worrying.
Oh, well, I remember. Yeah.
What's this?
Money.
Oh, ease up. I haven't done your job yet.
Oh, not from me, from the bank. Open it, have a look.
$500?
Yeah, in recognition of the act of bravery taken at the Erinsborough branch on the 15th of this... Oh, words to that effect. Congratulations, mate.
Oh, ta.
Jim, I'm well aware that you can afford the $600, but that isn't the point. Because I understand the way she thinks, that's why. No, Jim. I don't want her to feel that she's got the better of us.
Look, she can have the painting as far as I'm concerned.
Just came by courier.
Oh, good. I was expecting that today. It's from the solicitors.
Oh? What solicitors?
Oh, the ones that are handling the Disclosure magazine thing.
Oh. Well, have you found out who's sold them the story?
No, not yet.
But you're not worried about it. I mean, I thought Rosemary had everything arranged.
She has, but that doesn't mean whoever did it won't try to give her some other rag. It's funny, you know, really. I know I've had my fair share of arguments and tough decisions to make with people. But I didn't think anyone hated me that much.
Maybe they just did it for the money. Well, they usually pay for information like that.
Jane, money excuses a lot of things, sure, but not stabbing somebody in the back out of spite. How'd you get on with the ad, anyway?
Oh, it'll be in the paper this afternoon. Look, it's almost 12:30. Do you mind if I take my lunch now?
Oh, may as well. In fact, if you're going next door, I'll join you.
No, I can't today. I have to do something. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
And what are you staring at?
I'll be nice, Mrs. Mangle. If anyone's got an axe to grind around here, it's me. You're obviously hoping I'd get busted or you wouldn't have called the police.
I'm not in the habit of associating with ex-convicts, so please remove yourself.
Have you heard of malicious prosecution? If I decide to lay charges, you might end up a convict yourself. What do you think of that?
Fiddlesticks, you wouldn't dare.
Don't bet on it. They'd lock you up, Mrs. Mangle.
What would you know? You're hardly a policeman.
No, but I'm still an expert. I got my education on the other side of the fence. You get a lot of time to read when you're paying your debt to society. Now, are we going to talk like two civilized adults or what?
Oh, very well. Seems I have no choice. You'll understand if I don't invite you inside.
Of course. We wouldn't want the family silver to go missing, would we?
Well?
500 big ones. And it's all yours.
I seem to be missing your point.
If you give me the painting, I'll endorse the cheque over to you. It's as simple as that.
A little too simple, Mr. Mitchell. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, come on, you only paid $30 for it. You're looking at $470 profit.
And you're forgetting that Jim Robinson is going to give me $600.
You're unbelievable. You make the blokes inside look like a bunch of sissies.
And if you go running to the police, the price is going to get a great deal higher. Oh, Jane, what are you doing here? There's nothing wrong, is there?
Just lunchtime, Nan.
Can't you talk some sense into her?
I think I can this time. Will you excuse us, please, Henry?
But I've got to...
Just give me 5 minutes, please.
Yeah, all right. Lots of luck.
What on earth's the matter, Jane?
Where's the painting, Nan?
The painting? Why?
Because you're going to give it back.
I most certainly am not.
I'm not here to argue with you. Either you give back that painting to Mrs. Daniels or I'll tell Paul where Disclosure magazine got their story from. I mean it, Nan. I won't like doing it, but I will do it.
What are you thinking of? I'm your grandmother.
Yes, and if you must know, right now I'm not very proud of that.
Jane!
Look, I know it's an awful thing for me to have to do, but, well, it's nothing compared to what you're doing to Mrs. Daniels, let alone what you've already done to Paul.
Jane, dear, it was only for the money. We really are in a bad way, and what am I now? Just a poor, destitute old lady.
And a greedy one, too. You've got no right to take out your problems on the Robinsons, no matter how broke we are. So make up your mind. Are you going to give it back, or do I tell Paul?
Give it back? I always intended to. Once they'd learnt their lesson from that stupid mistake they made, all that unnecessary trouble they caused me. And I never did like that painting anyway, if you remember.
But she was so determined. Are you sure that's what she said?
I'm positive.
And no mention of money?
Well, only the $30 she paid for it. She expects to get that back.
Oh, yes, of course. Ooh! I'm sorry, Jane, but you really have taken me by surprise. As far as I was concerned, that painting had gone forever.
What's this? People smiling in the office?
Jane has just told me that her grandmother is prepared to give the painting back.
Really? What's the catch?
I don't think that's very fair, Paul. She virtually admitted she was wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, and I'm sorry, too. It's just, well, it is a little unexpected, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd better get home and rearrange the hanging order for the exhibition. Oh, do I have to pick it up or?
No, Nan said she'd drop it round later tonight, if that's okay.
Well, I'm hardly in a mood to quibble. I won't be coming back, Paul. So I'll
fine.
see you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Jane, don't get me wrong. I'm not being nasty or anything. How the hell did you do it?
I didn't do anything. Honestly, Nan isn't some sort of a monster, you know.
Oh, yeah, sure, I know that. I've got to hand it to you. You're turning out to be quite a little wheeler dealer, aren't you?
Take a seat. Make yourself at home.
Well, Des, wasn't that long ago I used to live here, remember? Hardly had time to forget where anything is.
That was for your mum's benefit, smart Alec.
Oh, hello. Dinner won't be long, everyone. You know what Des is like. If food's not on the table by 7, he starts chewing at the furniture.
So that's where Bouncer learned his bad habits.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, Daphne's only kidding. It's, look, 7:30 and yours truly's in total control.
Just count the legs on your chairs before you sit down. That's all I can say.
Ha ha.
Do you want a hand with anything, Daff?
Well, I certainly do, but not from you. You're a guest.
Oh, come off it.
All right, if you insist. You can hand her out. Des? An entire plate of hors d'oeuvres? What happened to them?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you about that.
Oh, you love this, Barbara. He tells the best stories.
Fair go. Anybody think I made a habit out of this?
You do.
You do. Well,
It's no big deal. I just took one every time I went by, and gee, it looks like I went by a lot, doesn't it?
another plate, mister, now.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, and lay off the smoked oysters, never mind.
Can I say hello to Bouncer first?
Sure.
Mike said he was very happy here.
We were glad to have him. Although when those two get together, I could scream most of the time. I bet Des hasn't even offered you a drink.
Oh, there's no hurry.
Rubbish. What would you like?
Oh, brandy and dry, if you don't mind.
Daff, listen to this.
What's the matter now?
Nothing's the matter. It's great news, but the idiot didn't tell us. Now go on.
Well, it's just that when we went to the
I
solicitors...
really don't think they'd be interested, Mike.
Of course we are. Mike's father took out a life policy about 15 years ago, and now it is worth over 150 grand.
Mike, that's wonderful.
Yeah, we were pretty surprised when we found out, weren't we, Mum?
There's still plenty of debts to pay.
That means you can go to uni.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy for you both. You can put your troubles behind you and be a real family again.
Yes, something like that.
Oh, Mrs. Daniels, I do envy your talent. Look at all this, and to think that these are only the discards.
They're not, actually. I was working out the hanging order for the exhibition.
I see. Yes, well, I can see why you were so anxious to have this one back. So here it is, as promised.
Thank you, Nell.
Oh, believe me, this is not an easy thing to do.
Yes, I'm sure.
I don't know, it just seemed to, well, belong in my lounge room, if you know what I mean.
Excuse my asking, but what made you change your mind?
Oh, it was just a bit of misunderstanding, really. Once Jane had explained the situation to me, I just couldn't possibly hold on to it for a minute longer. There are no portraits here, Mrs. Daniels?
No.
Oh, what a pity. Do you know, it's always been the greatest ambition of mine to find an artist who would be kind enough to... Well, we can all dream, can't we?
Yes, well, it's a very specialized art form. I'm afraid I've only dabbled in it.
Oh, what am I doing still holding on to this? Here, Mrs. Daniels, from a friend.
Well, perhaps when the exhibition's over, I could try and do a portrait for you. I can't guarantee anything, though.
Oh, what a lovely gesture. And now I believe there's a small matter of $30.
It'll be great not having Dad's debts to worry about.
Yeah, I bet it will.
Des,
Yeah, when do you start uni?
As soon as I can. Should be able to catch up pretty quickly. I haven't missed much.
Mike,
I'm going to get the study all sorted out, somewhere to work. It'll be great.
well, maybe not, Mike. Things have changed a lot since we saw the solicitors today. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, it's okay. I don't really need to study anyway.
Well, it's not the study. We'll talk about it when we get home.
What is it? Why can't you tell me now?
leave it, Mike. Maybe your mother's right.
Well, no, you and Des are friends. I'm not going to keep any secrets from you two.
Well, I don't know if you'll understand this at your age, Mike, but I've never really had a chance to live my own life. I married soon after leaving school, and since then I've always had you or your father to think about.
Him mainly. What's that got to do with it?
A lot. You see, at last I've got a chance to do what I want with my life. For once, I don't have to do anything.
So?
So, I've decided to let the house and take that trip around the world I've always wanted.
What? Straight away, you can't do that, Mum.
I know it sounds selfish, but I have to. Please try to understand.
I thought we were going to make a fresh start. It would have worked without me and Dad fighting. We could have been a proper family for once.
I know. And please don't think I don't love you, because I do. It's got nothing to do with that.
Well, actions speak louder than words, Mum. I was prepared to make heaps of sacrifices for you.
Well, how about I give you some money to buy a little flat or something?
No. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but he left the money for you, remember, not me.
Well, I'd like to say it'd be all right if you'd move back in here if it wasn't such a problem.
What problem?
You eat all the lemon chicken. Welcome back, champ.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Well, that's funny.
Hmm?
It says here that pregnant women are 90% more content than other women.
Hmm. So you're content, are you?
It depends. Who's going to wash up, you or me?
Not too early for me to move in, is it?
Of course it isn't. We've missed you. You know we have.
Well, what about your mum? You've left it a bit suddenly, haven't you?
Well, I didn't really have much choice. She decided to move in with her sister till she went away, and she wanted to close up the house.
Mike.
Oh, no, that's okay. No point in hanging around getting in her way while she's trying to organise a trip, huh?
You wait right there. I know someone who's going to be thrilled to bits you home.
Sorry it didn't work out, mate.
No, that's all right. No great loss, I suppose. Bouncer!
He's saying welcome home from all of us.
You're not starting that painting on Mrs. Mangle today, are you?
Well, yes, I can't put it off forever. So I'll leave the office early this afternoon and do some preliminary sketches.
Yeah, I just don't understand why you let her con you into it, that's all.
I'm a pushover, that's all. Soft as marshmallow, that's me. Well, at least I have my painting back, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Lucy just phoned.
Oh, is she all right? She having a good time?
Wonderful. Apparently Bradley met her with a bunch of flowers at the plane, which seems to be the high point of the trip so far.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for living in France. Turns a healthy little brat into a hopeless romantic, doesn't it?
Oh, Scott, I think it's very sweet of Bradley. What else did she say?
That she's having a wonderful time, that she misses us all and wants us to send heaps of letters and sends everyone a big kiss.
Did she say anything about France, about Paris, the people?
No, she was just talking about Bradley, actually. I thought you said this trip was supposed to be educational.
I'm sure she'll tell us all about it when she writes.
If she ever writes. Anyway, I better get to school, I suppose. See you. See ya.
Can't believe she's so far away. Talked on the phone just now. It's incredible. She's such a little girl.
Never mind, Jim. It won't be long before she's back with us again.
Where she belongs.
Well, Bouncer, how does it feel to have your dad back, eh?
He only cares about where he's getting his next meal
Oh,
from.
not true. He loves you.
Not like my mum, eh?
Yeah, you've had it a bit rough, haven't you, Mike?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm sort of thinking that if Dad hadn't have been around, maybe Mum would have wanted me back. You know, that it was him who sort of stopped her from having anything to do with me. But I was wrong.
Maybe she feels guilty and she can't tell you that. Maybe when she gets back from a trip, you'll both be able to sort everything out.
No, I'm not going to kid myself, Daff. She only wanted me when she thought she didn't have any money. When she thought I could have been useful. Well, when she found out about the insurance policy, she just didn't need me anymore. It's good in a way, I suppose. Just got to get used to the fact that I just don't mean anything to her.
You mean an awful lot to me and Des.
Feeling's mutual, Daff.
Good. You know, I think to celebrate you coming home, we should have a lot of people round to dinner tonight.
Yeah?
Definitely. It'll sort of be for Scott as well, to say thank you for what he did. In fact, I think we'll invite the whole of the Robinson family.
Could I invite Jane?
Of course you can. But just make sure Mrs. Mangle isn't invited. She and Helen aren't getting on too well at the moment.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Jane said that Mrs. Mangle gave the painting back and everything's okay. And Mrs. Daniels promised her a portrait.
can see it now. Still Life by Helen Daniels.
Sort of thing that make a bowl of fruit look interesting, really, isn't it?
Is that the list of applications for promotions manager?
There's a few good ones here. Anyway, I've got interviews lined up all day.
Paul, there's a lady outside, a Miss Lewis, wants to see you about the job.
The first applicant's not due for half an hour. Anyway, she's not on the list.
Well, she hasn't got an appointment. She saw the ad in the paper and decided to come straight over.
Oh, a bit rude, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know. At least it shows that she's keen. Go on, Paul, be a devil. Give someone a little reward for initiative.
I suppose it can't help. Okay, send her in, Joe.
I'll work outside while you're doing your ogre number.
Good, I can do with that, you smirking in the background.
Mr. Robinson, Miss Lewis.
Thanks, Joe. Gail.
Hello, Paul. If I'd known it was you who put the ad in, believe me, I wouldn't have bothered. You've got to admit it's a hell of a surprise. You are the last person I expected to see here.
Yeah, well, it is a bit of a change from the airline, isn't it? The Daniels Corporation's a family business. I've more or less been here since I stopped flying.
And obviously doing all right.
Yeah, well, you always knew I had it in me.
Oh, sure. Just because we didn't work so well together doesn't mean I didn't think you'd get ahead.
Oh, very tactful. So how's Jeremy? Anyway, I thought you two were living in Queensland.
We were. Well, he still is, but I'm not. We're one of the 4 out of 10 Australian marriages.
Oh, sorry.
So am I. But it happens. Which is why I'm back here and why I need a job. This one seemed good. Well, it did when I read the ad. Now I'm not so sure.
Well, why don't we talk about it over dinner? Well, I've still got a lot of applicants to see, but there's no reason why we can't discuss it. What do you say?
Are you sure dinner wouldn't be compromising your position?
Where are you staying?
With Dad. The address is on my CV.
Oh, yeah, I remember the place. I'll pick you up at 7:45.
Still the same confident Paul Robinson.
So it's a date?
I probably won't get the job, but at least I'll get a pleasant dinner.
And good company.
Stranger things have happened.
Yours for it, etc.
Thanks, Paul. See you tonight then.
No worries. Look forward to it.
Was that Rob Lewis's daughter?
Well, is that all he's going to tell us?
Apparently.
Oh, that feels better.
Sore feet?
Oh, are they ever? I've been going for job interviews all morning. If I had any sense, I would have worn flatties.
Any luck?
Oh, a couple of maybes. As a matter of fact, I applied for a job next door as a conventions coordinator and promotions manager. Sounds impressive, doesn't it?
Working for Paul Robinson?
That's right.
He's a very good businessman.
Oh, don't worry, I know exactly what he's like. We used to be airline attendants together, only then I was his boss.
I can't imagine Paul taking orders from anyone.
No, neither could he. So I don't really like the chances of my getting a job from him. Still, if the worst comes to the worst, I can always get a job from my father. That's Rob Lewis. He runs Erinsborough Mechanical Repairs. Do you know him?
Only to say hello to. Give us a call when you're ready. Mike, can you fill in for me here? I just want to see Jane, Helen and Paul and ask them over for tonight.
Yep, sure. Make sure they don't make any excuses not to come, all right?
Especially Jane.
Of course.
Well, that's the morning applicants done.
Did they all end up as dinner dates or only the attractive ones?
Only Gail, and only because she was a friend.
Are you going to hire her?
Oh, I don't know yet. Well, she's got all the right qualifications, sure, but we didn't really work out that well together before.
You seem to be getting on very well this morning.
Grand.
Is this all you lot do all day? Sit around and talk?
No, worse luck.
No, Paul would not allow it.
Well, will he allow you off in time to come round to dinner tonight? Well, Mike's back with Des and me, and we want to thank Scott, so we thought we'd have a bit of a party.
Well, I'll come. Sounds great.
Yes. I will too. Would you like me to come early and I'll lend you a hand?
Oh, that'd be great. I haven't had time to prepare anything yet. What about you, Paul?
Sorry, Daff, I've made other arrangements.
Oh, what a shame.
Paul has a very serious business meeting tonight.
Gran, do you mind?
What was all that about?
I'll tell you later. He's probably listening at the door. Well, you think they're ready to devour it?
No, we've got to wait for Des. Present.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? I'd like to make an award. It's a very special award. It's an award for bravery, the Clark Award for Valour. It's very rarely given and only for one specific act of bravery. That is, putting one's own life in danger in order to save that of my wife. Would you like to present it?
Yep, certainly would. Scott, this is for you. I probably wouldn't be here tonight if it wasn't for you, and I want you to know I'll always be very grateful.
Thanks. I don't know what to say, but...
Oh, thanks would be a start.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, you two. You know, I don't reckon I did anything that was such a big deal, but it's great that you both think so. And,
Well, aren't you going to open it?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not often you see Scott lost for words. He's going to be a journalist.
Oh, wow, car seat covers. That's fantastic.
No, thank you, mate. And there's one other thing I want to say, and this is for you, Mike. We're glad to have you back with us. And it's not just because Daff and I like you so much. It's because we want our baby to know what it's like to have a big brother, and I reckon you'd be the best big brother a kid could have.
Oh, thanks, Des. It's good to be back.
Okay, let's party! Yeah, come on.
Thanks, Charles.
Now, before I order any of this, I think you should tell me what my competition's like.
Oh, there's a few good applicants. I've still got to see a few more tomorrow.
Oh, don't worry, I won't fall to pieces if you don't hire me.
Good. Wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Have you got any other possibilities?
Oh, working for my father. He'd always take me in.
Oh, how is he? I haven't seen him for ages.
Oh, he's fine. The same. Still working too hard, still driving me nuts, and never satisfied with anything.
Oh, yeah? Like father, like daughter?
Oh, come on, I wasn't that much of a tyrant. Anyway, you weren't too good at taking orders, especially from a woman.
No, I was terrible at taking orders. Well, maybe that's why I always wanted to be the boss. Come on, let's order.
Well, since you're so successful now, the, lobster sounds nice.
Yeah, also that's what we'll do,
Yeah,
all
do
right?
that.
Okay. 2 seconds. Des. Graham, excuse me. Is it okay if the others come back to my place to listen to my new album? Is that all right?
Oh, darling, don't you think it's a bit rude to rush off straight after dinner?
Oh, that's all right. You lot go ahead.
Thanks, Daff. Daff, I really love the sheepskins. I'm dying to get them into the car.
You earned them, Scott.
Thanks.
Hey, what are you doing with my wife?
Des, I'm kissing. I mean, what's it look like?
Go on, off you go before you get into trouble.
See you later. Bye.
Thanks for the dinner, Dad.
That's okay.
Good. Peace at last.
It's hard to think of my baby growing up as big as that lot. Can't even imagine what it's going to be like as a toddler.
Difficult.
So they tell me. Started reading some books to get a few clues.
I don't think that's the sort of stuff you can read in books. I think it's better to talk to the people who are experts, you know, the ones who've been through it all. Someone like Jim, for instance.
So you admit I'm an expert?
Yeah, of course. But you must be finding it a bit hard, I mean, trying to keep up with them.
What way?
Well, now that you're getting on a bit, I mean, you must find it pretty tiring.
It is not.
I don't think Des was being critical, Jim.
Of course not. But middle age is middle age. I mean, you can't help slowing down a bit.
Middle age? I can still do anything I ever could do.
Impossible. Now, come on. Peak fitness for a man is about 25. And let's face it, Jim, that was a long while ago, mate.
You can say what you like. I'm a damn sight fitter than you are.
Oh, you couldn't be.
You want me to prove it?
No one's asking either of you to prove anything.
I agree. Now, why don't you two calm down? Let's have a game of cards. We haven't played for ages.
Good idea, Des. How about you set up the table?
Yeah, all right. I don't know what everybody's getting so upset about. I mean, there's no crime about getting old.
Des!
6 spades.
7 claps.
Eight diamonds.
8 hearts.
You sure?
Oh, why not?
All right.
Well, I just called clubs.
So? I've hardly got anything but hearts, and anyway, it's a great hand.
Don't tell the whole world what you... You're supposed to be my partner.
Oh, sorry. I can't take it back now.
It doesn't matter. It's just a game.
All right. Just a game.
Yeah, well, let's go. It is getting late, Daff.
Oh, stop being so cranky, Des. Okay, folks. Let's see what you've got.
Nothing, I'm afraid.
Oh, one to you. I was wondering who had the Queen.
Well, you knew I didn't have it.
You might have.
Never mind, Des. You'll come good in the next round. I mean, after all, you do have youth on your side, or so you say.
Car seat covers are great, aren't they?
They are great, aren't they?
Hey, all you've got to do is be a hero a few more times. The car will look like new.
Oh, sure, no problem at all, you know.
Let's make some coffee.
Yeah, great.
Well, you haven't told me how your job hunting's going.
Hopeless.
Still.
Well, I went for a job this morning. By the time I got there, there was a queue that went halfway around the block.
Yeah, and?
I came home. Wasn't any point waiting when I wouldn't have got the job anyway.
Well, you don't know that for sure. How do you expect to get work if you don't even go for interviews?
Will you get off my case? Oh, it's easy for you. Your job with Paul practically fell into your lap. You wouldn't have a clue what it's like spending weeks and weeks looking for a job. You already know no one's going to give you a chance.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound so critical. Just worried about you, that's all.
Yeah, well, that's two of us. I didn't mean to bite. It's just all getting to me at the moment.
Something will work out.
Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about it. I'll get depressed. So how's your job working out? You getting on all right with Paul?
Yeah, the job's great. Paul makes things pretty easy.
Paul Robinson? Gotta be kidding.
I think he's really nice.
Whatever turns you on.
Here's to old friends.
And to finding out old adversaries aren't as bad as you thought they were.
So, can I ask about your marriage?
Sure.
Well, it just surprises me that you and Jeremy split up. It appeared that you had it made.
Appearances can be deceptive.
Yeah, you still sound bitter about it.
Oh, not bitter. Maybe wiser. And I'm in no hurry to replace him. For the time being, at least, I think it's better I go it alone. That way I know where I stand.
You sound a little like me.
Oh, I heard about Terry. Must have been hard for you.
Yeah, it was. Still, it's pointless brooding about it, isn't it?
Life goes on.
So they say. Look, I've enjoyed tonight.
So have I.
And I will let you know about that job.
Oh, look, that's okay. Even if I don't get the job, it's been great to see you again.
Yeah, same for me. Look, whatever happens, why don't we keep in touch, eh?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, I'm okay about it now. Another year at school won't be that bad. Just gonna make sure that I get top marks so I get into the course that I want.
It'll be a buzz when you do, won't it? Orientation day was just brilliant. I reckon uni's going to be great.
You know, we might end up going together.
Yeah?
If I finally decide to go next year. I don't know, I'm liking work so much, I might give it a miss altogether.
Really?
I don't know, I'll see how it goes.
You're the luckiest out of all of us. You're not forced to get up in the mornings like we are.
Yeah, that's right. Really lucky.
Yeah, it's funny, you know. I don't mind school so much. The teachers aren't hassling me. It's like they understand that I'm older now.
I don't mind getting up in the morning at all. Nan had to force me out of bed last year. A purpose in life, that's what she called it.
I'm going to make some more coffee. Does anyone want any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what's really good about work is that the first time I feel like I've got some control, like I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, me too. It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Not too high, Def. We want to flush him out. What you put the king down for?
Stop telling me what to do.
I think that should win it.
Oh, good one, Def. Good.
Another trick for us. We're cleaning up.
Can I have a word with you, darling?
Look, you'll have to concentrate more. Def, you virtually threw that hand away.
I don't care. Des, it's just a game. You're being a bad sport and it's very embarrassing.
You want us both to win, don't you?
No! I want us to have a good time.
Oh, we're having a terrific time. Shame you youngies can't keep up.
Don't worry, pal. I can keep up.
It's late. Why don't we call it a night?
Good idea.
So you're giving in, are you?
You've been quitting while I'm ahead. You're not getting off the hook that easily.
Oh, honestly, I'm going home.
No.
Thank you. Good night.
Right.
I'm sorry about the way Des is behaving. I've never seen him so childish.
That goes double for Jim. I've never seen him so bad.
Imagine what the two of them are going to be like when they grow up.
The mind boggles. Thanks for tonight. You're not staying up, are you?
Straight to bed. I've had enough. Night night.
Let's play something a little more interesting. Poker?
Fine by me.
Did you put the lights out when you finished?
Sure.
I think I can still remember how to play poker. My memory's still holding out.
Yeah, well, it'd need to be, old-timer. When it comes to poker, I'm unbeatable.
We'll see. Deal.
Neighbors, everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Dave, come on, you can't stay up all night.
Another 10 minutes and I'll be with you, Daff.
Perhaps we ought to just finish this hand and call it quits.
No way, mate. I've got all those matches to win back off you. Can't see myself doing it with this lot, though.
Well, I bet 4 matches, $400.
400, huh? All right. I'll see you.
All right, full house, 3 queens, pair of aces.
Pair of sevens.
I think the idea of the game is to win, Des. You don't appear to be having much luck.
Yeah, right, mate. I'm just waiting to strike.
Why don't you sit in for a round, mate?
Oh, no, I won't. I've got an early start tomorrow. Today.
Oh, come on, 1 round.
Oh, all right. Deal me up. What are we playing?
Poker. Each match is worth $100. The ones broken in half are worth 50.
What's that?
Oh, this is my lucky sixpence. Clive gave it to me when we found out that Daphne was pregnant.
And you need all the help you can get.
No way, mate. Not when I'm holding on to this little beauty.
Mike?
Just one, thanks.
Yes?
4.
No wonder you're losing.
Yeah, we'll cut out the smoke, I mean.
Sorry.
Dealer takes 2. Yes?
100.
150.
Well, I'll see you and raise you one.
And I'll stay in.
Yes?
Yeah. 400.
I'll see you.
Me too.
Well, aren't any of you going to raise me?
I happen to think you're bluffing.
Yeah? Oh, yeah. Well, cop this. Read and weep, pal. 3 little ladies.
Oh, beats me.
Bluffing. Now I'm just going to clean up.
Sorry, Des. I think this wins. Straight flush, ace high. Thank you, gentlemen. My deal.
Maybe some other time, huh?
Yeah, look, I don't think we want to upset Daphne by keeping her up late.
Yeah, no, we don't want to upset Daphne, do we?
Well, I suppose you're right. Listen, Des, I think you need to rub that lucky sixpence a little harder. It doesn't appear to be working.
You know you've spoiled me.
One of the few natural gifts God gave me was the ability to cook.
I think you're underestimating yourself, Madge.
Harold, you're good for my ego.
Got anything planned for tomorrow after you finished at the waterhole?
Not really, no.
Good. Because I would like you to come out with me for a while.
Oh, I'd love to. Where are we going?
Ah, now that is my little secret.
Oh, sounds intriguing.
It is. Very intriguing, just like you.
Hi, Harold. Hi, Mum.
Charlene, what are you doing tiptoeing about in the dark?
I was on my way to bed.
Yes, well, I was expecting you home earlier.
I was just mucking around with the others. I lost track of the time.
How you expect to present yourself and get a decent job when you've been up half the night, I really don't know.
Seems I can't do anything right tonight.
Oh, honestly, that girl. Harold, I'm sorry.
Never mind. It's getting late anyway. Mrs. Mangle's probably asleep, which means I shall probably have to let myself in very quietly.
I really don't know how you cope with that woman, especially after she reported Henry to the police. Huh. As if he can't get himself into enough trouble without her help.
She only did what she thought was correct. Neighbourhood watch means an awful lot to her.
Only because it gives her a bona fide excuse to spy on people. Oh, I really don't know how you can live with her.
Because it enables me to be close to you. Now, I better get going. Don't forget about tomorrow. You'll call in after you finish work at the hotel.
You're still not going to tell me what this little secret excursion's all about, are you?
My surprise.
It's not enough that you treat your own grandmother like a common criminal. You keep me up half the night with worry.
I am not a school kid anymore, Nan. Look, you knew you had to give Mrs. Daniels back her painting, so stop hassling me, please.
Now, let me tell you, young lady, that until your parents relinquish my responsibilities regarding your welfare, you'll do as I say.
Yes, Nan.
When you're an adult, I'll treat you like one. But until then, you'll knuckle down and behave.
Ah, still up, I see.
I imagine you would be surprised, Mr. Bishop, considering the time.
Oh, dear. Missed curfew, have I?
I hope you won't make a habit of coming home at this late hour. Not a very good example for Jane. I can't imagine what kept you at Mrs. Mitchell's. People will talk, and before you know it, your reputation will be in tatters.
My apologies if I've upset you, Mrs. Mangle. But I really don't think I'm responsible for Jane.
Oh, of course, Mr. Bishop. Forgive me. I'm a little distressed this evening.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'll leave you to your discussion.
I've just realised something. You're going to treat me like a kid even when I'm his age. Well, he won't accept it, and neither will I. Good night, Gran.
That must be about $10,000 I won from you now.
I can't believe the luck you're having, but I'm not going to give in.
It's getting very late, Des. Perhaps you ought to call it quits. We've both got to work in the morning.
Why is it you can never find a match when you need one?
And why is it I can't get a good night's sleep when I need one? Des, what are you doing?
I'm looking for money. I mean matches. He's won all mine.
You're not still playing cards.
Look, I just need a chance to beat him. He's won virtually every round.
And it hasn't occurred to you that Jim might just be the better player?
I just need a chance to break even, Daph.
Stop kidding yourself, Des, and come to bed.
Daphne's right, Des. We ought to call it quits.
Oh, you would agree with her. You've got all me matches.
I'm leaving them, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry for waking you, Daph. Good night.
Right, Jim.
You realise, of course, that this is all your fault.
My fault? How did you figure that out?
Well, if you had taken the game seriously and done what I said when we first started playing, I wouldn't have lost.
Des, you're being ridiculous.
No, you set the tone for the whole evening. I never had a chance against Jim.
This was supposed to be a relaxing night, and you turned it into a grudge match. If Jim won, good on him. Now come to bed.
Too wound up to sleep.
Fine. Sit there and sulk. But just remember, you've only got yourself to blame.
Des?
Jim?
I've seen you looking better. Daphne's still mad.
I'm not that brave. I didn't hang around to find out.
Well, it's partly my fault too, I suppose. I should have left earlier. She'll probably have forgotten about it by the time you get back.
Probably. Daphne's not one to hold grudges.
We might as well jog together.
Something wrong?
Put it mildly.
Des.
Bullseye.
What's he done now apart from lose at cards last night?
He'd still be here playing and I not put an end to it. And then he blamed me because he was losing.
Well, maybe he was upset that Mr. Robinson was winning. Probably wanted to even the score.
Oh, he doesn't have to do it at midnight. Honestly, mate, you should have seen him hunting high and low here for matches like a mouse after cheese. I was furious.
Well, lucky Bouncer hasn't got a doghouse or Des would be sleeping in it.
Maybe you would better get one.
It's good for the body. All this exercise?
Perhaps you ought to get out more often, Des.
I'm okay. Just a bit rusty, mate.
Try taking deeper breaths. Stop you being so puffed.
I have done this before, you know, mate.
What, kindergarten? You're out of shape, Des.
Hey!
Not bad for an old bloke, eh?
No. One more lap. I would have had you, mate.
Yeah.
We started to lose pace at the end there.
Well, it's good to have someone to run with. Makes it more competitive.
Well, if it's company you want, we'll have another run tomorrow. Only, I won't let you get such a head start.
All right, you're on. If you think you're up to it.
Mr. Bishop, would you agree that this wall is the focal point of the room?
No, perhaps it does need a picture to cover where the wall's faded there.
It isn't faded. Anyway, there'll soon be a very fine picture hanging there of me.
Oh.
Mrs. Daniels thought I had a marvellous face for portrait work. And even though I say so myself, I have excellent bone structure. She virtually insisted that I sit for her. And we're going to start as soon as she's completed her exhibition. Mr. Bishop? Oh, Jane, I thought we agreed breakfast is to be in the kitchen.
Well, Mr. Bishop's having his orange juice in here.
Mr. Bishop is a lodger. And now what are you looking for?
My watch. I left it in here last night. Maybe it's fallen behind the cushions.
Oh, here it is. Not squashed, I hope.
No, it's fine. I better go. I want to try and get to work early.
Oh, I do wish you'd eat a proper breakfast. I don't know how you can expect your mind to function properly without proper nourishment.
Your grandmother's right, Jane.
Well, I slept in.
And no wonder, out practically all night at the Robinsons. I'm surprised you don't faint from exhaustion and malnutrition.
Tomorrow, a proper breakfast. I promise.
You used to be in the sports team at Derrensville High, right?
Yeah, diving, running and that.
Right. How did you go about beating the guys at the running? I mean, what sort of tactics did you use?
Well, what do you want to know that for?
No, never mind that. You tell me, what would you do?
Well, I found the most important thing is to pace yourself, not to burn out too quickly.
Pace yourself, yeah.
And your breathing. You've got to remember your breathing. Big, strong breaths that fill your lungs, right?
Big, strong breaths, yeah.
Now, what's all this for?
Jim and me are going to start running in the mornings, but next time, he's not going to beat me. I want to learn a few tricks, and I'm going to make mince meat out of Jim Robinson.
Des, I thought we had an agreement. No more cards.
We're not talking about cards, Daff. We're talking about running. We're talking about pacing, yep, and we're talking about big, strong breaths.
I know what you're like, Des. You'll be at Jim's throat if you don't win.
Come on, Dad. Des knows better than that. Besides, it's a good way to get him back into shape. And I've found it helps let off steam. It was great with all the pressure at school.
Come on, Daff. It'll be done in a neighbourly spirit. Two friends having a friendly run.
You mean it won't matter to you if Jim wins?
A little competition's natural. It makes you try harder.
Yeah, but I know Des. He's never accepted defeat well, and he's not about to start being a gracious loser at his age.
Come on, Daff. Who's it going to hurt?
Just try it, and you'll find out. I mean it, Des. Don't push your luck.
I cannot believe that you'd want to paint that old witch, Gran.
Oh, Scott, don't talk like that.
It's going to take you ages just to do the crow's feet.
Scott, that's enough. Might do me good as an artist to do a portrait for a change.
Perhaps you could include it in your exhibition. Scott.
Well, it's an interesting idea, but I doubt if I could finish it in time.
And speaking of finishing in time, your old man put in some pretty fancy road work this morning. And I beat Des.
What? In a race?
Well, it was more a jog around the oval, actually, but I think Des was trying to pay me back for winning last night. Anyway, it turned into a sprint.
And you won again, just to make him feel worse.
Well, I wasn't going to take a dive, if that's what you mean.
Oh, good on you, Dad. I mean, considering Des is much younger than you, it's good.
He's not that much younger than me.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant you're not as young as you used to be.
Thanks. I'll go out and dig my grave tomorrow.
Hey, Dad, I didn't mean it. No, Dad, you're younger. Put my foot in at that time, didn't I?
In a word, yes. Tact was never really your forte. You see, Des had a few goes at him last night about his age.
Maybe I should apologise.
No. Now, you know your father. We can only pray that he doesn't feel that he has to prove something now. Jim, I'm going over to see Nell Mangle. And try not to worry about what Scott said.
It's forgotten.
See you tonight.
Bye.
Hello, Dad.
G'day. Sore after your run?
No? How about you?
Me? No way. Why don't we meet up again tomorrow morning and go jogging?
I usually go to the gym on Friday mornings, but I suppose I could change my plans.
Actually, I was thinking about joining one of those clubs. Where do you go?
I just use the gym down at the pub, Lassiter's.
All right. Well, 6:30 tomorrow morning at the Oval.
Fine by me.
See ya.
Des. Did you tell Jim that Daff wouldn't let you run against him?
Yeah. Listen, have you been to the gym at Lassiter's?
Yeah, why?
Actually, I was thinking I might go there during lunchtime and do a bit of training.
Remember what Daff said?
Yeah, I remember. And if you don't blab, how's you going to know?
Spring cleaning already now?
Yes.
I was wondering if you'd be able to sit for your portrait this weekend.
But I thought we wouldn't be able to start on my picture until after your exhibition.
Well, I thought, if you're agreeable, that I might include your picture in the exhibition. That's if I finish it in time.
You think it might give you a better chance of impressing the critics, perhaps?
Well, you never know. And it would show a different facet of my work. We'll have to start almost immediately, though.
Oh, I don't think I can fit it in this weekend.
Oh, yes, of course, I realize how precious your time is. I suppose I could do somebody else's portrait for the exhibition.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I'm sure I can fit you in somewhere, Mrs. Daniel.
Well, that's marvelous. Thank you now. See you soon.
Yes, indeed.
One ham and tomato, brown.
Helen, I'm so glad you're here. I want to apologise for the way Des behaved last night. It was so petty.
Don't worry about it.
Well, he just got this bee in his bonnet about beating Jim. It's crazy.
Yes, well, Des didn't give up last night. He and Jim had a race at the Oval this morning.
Well, Des mentioned running, but he didn't say they'd already had a race.
Probably because he lost.
Here we go again.
Look, Daff, it's probably nothing. Just, two guys, bit of friendly rivalry.
Oh, yeah? Tell me another one. I know Des.
I know Jim.
Well, look who's here.
G'day, Dad.
Des?
Hi.
What's that you got over your shoulder, Des?
It's a sports bag. And Laura against that, is it?
Oh, and when did we become interested in sports? Your idea of exercise used to be switching off the television.
Well, I used to jog a lot.
Before we were married.
Yeah, well, Paul said that I could use his gym during my lunch hour, so I decided to take him up on the offer.
You used to say fitness freaks were egotistical, conceited show-offs.
Yeah, but, well, a guy's got a right to change his mind.
10 to 1, you're going to work out so as you can get even with Jim for winning this morning, right?
Don't look at me. She already knew.
Yes, she did. And I distinctly recall a conversation this morning about that very same subject.
Yeah, well, that's old news. Oh, look, I'm running late. I'll just grab a sandwich after I have my workout.
Run as fast as you like, Des. You're not going to outrun me if this gets out of hand. I'm warning you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Daphne. I've just had this incredible vision. Des in a headband doing aerobics to disco music.
Let's go.
neighbors. Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Yes, great to see you here.
Oh, you know, just doing a bit of training.
Any long?
No, it's good.
We'll let you warm up.
This is it.
Should you be taking a bit slower?
Why?
It's advisable. Keep you stretching your muscles before you use them.
Oh, well, I suppose that all depends, doesn't it?
Depends on what?
How fit you are.
I guess it's got nothing to do with fitness. Oh, I'm trying to help.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm all right.
Suit yourself.
Oh, hello, girl.
Hi. Is Paul busy?
No. Come on in.
Yes, I know my father's in there as well. Now, thanks for your interest, Mrs. Mangle. Yeah, I know that's what a housekeeper's job's for. Yes, goodbye, Mrs. Mangle. Bye.
Hi.
If it's about the job, I haven't decided yet.
Job? Oh, that job. No, it isn't about the job. I wondered if you'd like me to take you to lunch.
Oh, sure, but
Good. And as I'm paying, how about we make it the coffee shop?
sounds fine. 1 o'clock, all right?
Perfect. I've got some shopping to do. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey?
Can we agree there won't be any argument this time?
What about?
Appointing Gail. Now, when I wanted Susan to work for you, we nearly came to blows, but I was right. And I'm right about Gail. She's perfect for that job.
Oh, maybe, maybe not.
Oh, Paul, come on.
No, Gran. The more I think about it, the more I realise what she was like as my superior in the airline. Tough. That's the word for her. Tough.
Oh, she isn't tough. She's obviously very efficient, and she's a lovely girl. You can't tell me you don't enjoy her company.
Oh, her company's fine outside the office. And yes, we did have a lovely dinner last night. But as far as working with her, no, too tough.
Really, Paul Robinson, there are times when I could thump you.
Oh, Harold, I'm so sorry I'm late. It's just been one of those
That
mornings.
doesn't matter. I'll get my jacket. I won't be a minute. How was work this morning?
Oh, not bad. It's a very clean house, isn't it?
Well, that's Mrs. Mangle for you.
Yes. Trust Mrs.
Place
Mangle.
for everything? Everything in its place. That's how she likes it. That's how I like it.
Oh, but Harold, this place is so unlived in. It's so antiseptic.
Antiseptic? What a funny thing to say. Hey, just a minute. My sinuses haven't played up since I moved in here. The dust used to play havoc with them, you know?
No, I didn't know.
I must tell Mrs. Mangle. I was lucky to find her, Madge. I know she's got her little quirks, but she's a wonderful housekeeper.
Well, where are we going? That's such a big secret.
Well, I thought that you might like to help me choose the location for my new business.
Your new business, you've decided then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's it going to be?
A health food shop. And I really value your advice.
Harold, I don't know anything about a health food shop.
But you do know Erinsborough, and I trust your judgment. And, well, it's very important that you choose the shop with me.
Well, Harold, I'd love to help if you think I can.
You've already helped more than you know, Madge.
We can swap over now, if you like.
Sure, mate.
Yeah, Paul. Nice clean table for you.
Oh, thanks, mate. Oh, mate, this is a friend of mine, Gail Lewis.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Mike.
Hi.
Hi.
Listen, if you're thinking of joining us, order a big, because Gail's back.
Gail, you're an old maid of Paul's, right?
Well, yes.
Good. Then I can speak frankly in front of you. Paul, why did you allow my husband to use Lassiter's gymnasium?
Hey?
You know what Des is like. He'll go at those exercises like a bull at a gate. And if he does his back in, he'll end up sleeping on a board again.
Des did his back in on their honeymoon.
Really?
It's a long story. But if anything like that happens again, I'm blaming you. Enjoy your lunch.
What was all that about?
Oh, Des and my dad have got a feud going at the moment. Survival of the fittest, you know?
Okay, would you like to order now?
Okay.
The chicken salad, thanks.
Yeah, same for me, thanks, mate.
Yep, sure. G'day.
Hey, Des. Oh, Des, it's a friend of mine, Gail Lewis.
Oh,
Des
g'day.
Clark.
Hi, Des.
How'd you go at the gym? Oh, that was great.
Excuse me, Mr. Clark. I wonder if I could have a word with you in my private office.
It's a sort of cabaret they put on at lunchtime, I think.
Des, just what are you trying to prove?
Nothing. Can I have a cold drink, please, Ben?
You know you're not the athletic type. Jim can run rings around you, so why don't you just accept that?
You were going to eat those words, Daphne.
What if your back goes again or your heart gives way? I don't suppose you've considered anything as sensible as having a medical before asking Paul if you could barge into the gymnasium.
Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side and you know it. I couldn't care less if Jim's a better athlete than you. I want you just the way you are and in one piece.
It's something I have to do, Dan.
Okay? Just promise me you'll do it properly. First of all, a complete medical, and if Clive says you're okay, then a proper training schedule so as it won't leave me a widow.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
You know I'm right, now promise.
Okay, I promise.
Now kiss me and get out of here. There, I knew you'd overdo it.
You are a hard woman, Daphne Clark.
Anyone home?
Oh, Mr. Lewis, come in. I was wondering if you got my messages.
Messages?
Yes, about Neighbourhood Watch. Now, I have all the details here, and if there's anything else you'd like to know, just ask me. I'm becoming quite an authority.
Mrs. Daniels, I'm not here about Neighbourhood Watch.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
I understand my daughter applied for a job here with Lassiter's.
Gail, yes, you did.
Did she get it?
Well, I don't think Paul's made a decision yet.
Why not? He won't find anyone better.
Well, you better tell him that. He and Gail are having lunch at the coffee shop.
Lunch? First dinner, then lunch? Does he conduct all his interviews like this?
Only with old friends from his airline days.
You know what?
What's that?
I think it's nice to meet up with an old friend who's also been through a disastrous marriage. Well, I feel I can sort of open up to you because you've been there.
Yep, but I won't make the same mistake twice. There is no way I'll ever get married again.
Yeah, me either. Well, who was it that said unlucky in love but lucky in business?
Paul Robinson.
That's true. Is that the time?
She seems nice.
Gail? Yeah, she is. Father runs a service station up on Erinsborough Road.
Mike, can you chalk this up for us, mate?
Yeah, sure.
I'm paying, remember?
Oh, no, you don't. You've applied for a job, and if you pay, it could be misconstrued as a bribe, couldn't it?
Paul,
On the other hand, if you do get the job, I might just deduct it from your first week's pay.
I wasn't going to mention it.
No, you didn't. I did. Mr. Lewis.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Just passing, I saw you in here. I take it congratulations are in order.
What for?
Gail getting the job. You're obviously buying her lunch to celebrate.
Dad, Paul hasn't decided yet.
Oh, why not?
Mr. Lewis, it's a very important appointment.
Well, the job at the airline was important too. You should know how good she is. She trained you, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Well then. Hey, how about some service over here?
That's Rob Lewis. I'll handle him.
I'll see you again, Mr. Lewis. Perhaps you'd like to pop in the office later on about the job.
Okay. Thanks for lunch, Paul.
Can I help you, sir?
White coffee, nothing else.
Dad, I wish you'd say please occasionally.
Please.
I suppose you realise you've just cost me that job?
So you can get a better job.
Oh, great. Where?
Wherever they appreciate a lovely girl who deserves happiness in her life for a change.
Oh, Dad.
Look, if you really want the job, I'll go to Robson and talk to him.
No, please, Dad.
If you say so. Oi! Piece of apple pie as well. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Well, this is the first one on the list. I think it's got distinct possibilities. What do you think?
Well, apart from the cost involved in getting it right, it's... Oh, no, Harold, it's up to you. I mean, if this is the shop you want, then you should have it.
No, Madge, you know how I value your advice. If you don't like this shop, we'll go and look at the others.
Well, all I can do is give you my opinion, Harold. I don't know much about leasing a shop.
All right, then well, give me your opinion on this shop.
Well, I don't think you should take it.
Good. Why?
Well, because... Well, there's no parking in this street for a start.
Mm-hmm.
Look how long it took us to walk here. People don't like that. Anyway, there's a supermarket right around the corner that'll be stocking more than half the goods you will. No, I don't think this is the place.
I knew you'd see those things. You're wonderful, Madge.
Now, Harold, you must promise me that you'll make the final decision.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now, what's the next one on the list? Here we are. 34. Come on.
Daniels Corporation, Paul Robinson speaking. Ah, Rosemary. How's the Lassiter deal going? You did? Yeah? Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's great. Congratulations. So it's finally yours, eh? Okay, ours. All right. Yeah, I knew it'd be successful, but getting Lassiter's... Whew. Yeah, I will, no worries. Oh, Rosemary, how's Lucy? Great. Yeah, give her our love. Okay, bye. Did you hear that?
It sounds as though you've got Lassiter's.
Yeah, we certainly had. Well, Daniels Corporation, anyway.
Well, that's unbelievable. You're going running it?
Yeah, until something bigger comes along. Excuse me a minute.
Paul, you're busy. I'll come back later.
Why later?
Well, I only came to apologise to my father. He gets a bit carried away where I'm concerned.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him, really. Now, look, about the job...
Look, that can wait.
No, it can't. I'm going to need you more than ever now, Gail. Look, I'd really like to work with you again.
You would? Not just because we're friends?
No, in spite of the fact that we're friends, really. Well, you're the best person for the job. Please take it. We'll do good things together.
What can I say? Thanks, Paul.
There you go, Paul.
Oh, thanks, Steph. She should be here in a tick.
All right.
Oh, Grant, let me...
Thank you. I just phoned Rosemary to say congratulations. It's marvellous news.
Isn't it? And to celebrate, I thought we deserved a decent coffee break, eh?
But there's no one looking after the office.
Look, forget about the office for a moment. I've told Jane to tell all the staff to be in the conference room at 4 o'clock. Then we can shout from the rooftops that the Daniels Corporation are the new owners of Lassiter's.
To the new owners.
Yes.
There they are. Hello, Paul.
G'day.
Hello, Helen. Madge. Paul, I don't like to bother you, but, Harold's been looking for a shop, you see, a health food shop.
Oh, good on you, Harold. Well, how can we help?
Well, I think we may have found the ideal place. It's on the other side of the complex.
Lassiter's?
Yes, I suggested he have a chat with you about it.
Well, it's never been a better day for it. Come into the office.
But aren't you on your break?
Oh, that's no problem.
Oh, all right.
Oh, by the way, Madge, there's a meeting in the conference room at 4 o'clock. I'd like you to be there. I know it's your day off, but it's important. Hey?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, dear, I hope it isn't bad news. I couldn't stand it. He had a funny grin on his face. It's got me shaking in my boots.
Madge, it isn't bad news. So, Harold's going into business?
Yes. Actually, he's been quite strange today. Every shop we look at, he insists on me making the decisions.
You better watch him. Sounds as if he's thinking rather seriously about you.
Oh, come on.
Well, he's a nice man, and everyone likes him. And you were almost engaged to him once,
I
weren't you?
know. Men like Harold don't grow on trees.
And you've admitted that you made a mistake in marrying Fred Mitchell.
The worst of my life. Anyway, at the moment, all Harold is looking for is a shop.
We'll see.
Oh.
Hey, Des. Hi. Hi.
How do you feel?
Oh, great. As a matter of fact, I'll be a bit late. I'm going to do a workout at the gym.
Des, I don't believe you. You're limping, you can hardly stand up straight, and you're going back for more?
What do you mean limping? Who's limping, huh?
Well, touch your toes then, Des.
Do I tell you how to clear tables, pal? Hey?
Sorry.
Des. Now you listen to me.
I do listen to you, Daffy. You said go to see Clive and get a medical checkup. I have, and he said I'm fine.
Oh, did he? Well, it just so happens that I saw Clive today, and he said he warned you not to overdo it.
I know that. I know that. I'll be really careful.
All right, then.
Hello, Daphne. Des?
Jim?
How's your back?
My back?
I thought it might have been playing up after all the exercise you did at the gym.
No. It's okay. I'm just about to head off and work out again.
Again? Is it wise?
What do you mean?
Well, Des knows best, but twice in one day, don't you think that's overdoing it a bit?
It depends on how fit you are. And your age. See you, Daff. See you, Mike.
Des.
Jim?
Des?
Jim, would you please do me a favour?
Sure.
Go down to the gym and make sure he's doing the right exercises.
I don't think that he'd like that, Daphne.
Yeah, I don't think it's such a hot idea either.
Well, it's all right for you, Mike. You build like a tank. Des isn't. And if he injures himself down at the gym, there's certain people who can take a lot of the blame.
I'll just go and tell Helen I can't give her a lift home.
I don't think Des is going to listen to him somehow.
Well, in that case, you'd better get down there and make sure he does.
Daphne's right. Des should be careful before rushing into training like this, or I'll walk home. It'll do me good.
Am I right? Did you telephone me and tell me that you and Rosie have taken over Lassiter's?
Yes, that's right.
I'm proud of you. You know
Thanks,
that?
Dad. And this is just the beginning, let me tell you.
You know something else? I think I believe him. I'll see you both later with a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
Oh, if I can bring you right down to earth for a minute, Mr. Robinson. What about the promotions manager job?
Ah, yes. I have to decide, don't I?
What's there to decide? Gail Lewis is the obvious choice.
Oh, no, Gran, she's too bossy. And, I discovered over lunch that she's also very ambitious.
What's wrong with that?
Oh, Gran, you know what those sort of women are like? She'll have her eye on this office and my chair in no time at all. No, couldn't risk it now.
You must be mad. You need ambitious people around you.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Relax, Gran, I've already hired her.
Oh, very funny. And very sensible. Congratulations.
Is he all right?
No! Oh, something went wrong. I couldn't move.
Well, it's probably too heavy, or you're doing it wrong or something.
Listen, mate, you don't tell anybody about this one.
No, of course I won't. But look, Des, if all else fails, why don't you read the instructions?
All right.
They tell you to do warm-ups and stretching, things like that. Look, I'll show you, right? Stretching your legs. Keep your legs straight.
Huh?
Bend down slowly. As you get down, go back up again. Slowly.
I'll join you.
Hey, I thought you didn't work out twice in one day.
Well, I don't normally, but then I thought I'd make an exception on this occasion and keep you company.
Good. We're doing a warm-up.
Good. Nice to see you got the hang of it.
Oh! Well, I think of it. Don't forget we're having a run at the Oval tomorrow morning.
Wild horses couldn't keep me away, Desmond.
Oh, I don't know what I would have done without you, Madge.
Paul's a tough businessman, make no mistake about that. He knew that if we did the renovations, it'd be worth lowering the rental.
That'll be a big job.
Not if we all muck in. Well, Shane and Charlene and Henry will enjoy it.
Now, I'm glad you said that, because I do want this shop to be a family concern. Our family.
Yes, well...
No, Madge, don't run away, please. There's something I want to say to you. Well, I said it years ago, but perhaps it'll be second time lucky, eh? I want you to marry me, Madge.